I'm going to offer the Leader of the Third Party the same advice I offered the Leader of the Opposition. Be very delicate and be very careful of not going over the line of making an assumption, please. The last one was close. I will ask you not to do that, please. Carry on.
Speaker, I don't think anybody believes that Mr. Lougheed and Mr. Barra offered the alleged bribe to Andrew Olivier on their own. So can the Premier tell us, if it was not her directly, who in her office ordered?
I think I'm sorry. I'm going to ask the member to listen carefully. Even if you say it wasn't her, that implies that it was. So I'm going to ask the member to be very delicate about how she puts the question. Finish, please.
This is a matter of public interest, and I have the right to ask the Liberal Premier what the heck happened in Sudbury. That's my job, Speaker. That is my job.
I would ask the member to simply, in my request, it was to be cautious of how she put the question to ensure that it was parliamentary. That's all I'm asking. If the member chooses to continue to challenge that, I'll have to deal with it. I'm asking the member to be cautious of what she puts as a question in this House. There are rules that you need to follow. You were close. I mentioned it. Now I'm asking the member to put the question in a way that is parliamentary.
Thank you, Speaker. There are laws that should be followed in this province as well, I have to say. I guess my question simply is, who is the person that pulled the trigger when it came to asking for this alleged bribe to take place, Speaker?
Attorney General.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And again, Speaker, the Premier has been very, open and transparent to this legislature, to the media, and to the public about the allegations that are related to the Sudbury by-election, Speaker. Whether or not, Speaker, law is broken, that is exactly what our courts are for. They're the one. A judge is the person who makes that determination based on the evidence that's presented to them, not this legislature, Speaker. That's why, Speaker, I think we should respect the sheer responsibility that we all have in terms of respecting the presumptions of innocence and ensuring that a court should be able to do their job, and it would be highly inappropriate, Speaker, for these type of questions being asked in this House. Thank you.
Thank you. Final supplementary.
Speaker, now that charges are going to be laid today, the Premier has a chance to do the right thing and make clear the Premier's role, if there was one, and the role that anyone else in her office may have played in Sudbury in December of 2014. Will she do that?
Speaker, I think the Premier has been very clear the steps she plans to take if charges are laid, and I think that stands on the record, and she's been clear going back to 2015. As I stated earlier, I think it's highly inappropriate that we pursue this line of questioning, Speaker, because this matter may be, if charges are laid, before the court of law. Speaker, I will restate again that if charges are laid, the matter will be dealt independently from the Ministry of the Attorney General through the Public Prosecution Service of Canada. Thank you.